Hey guys, Brony General here, back with another video at 3:35 a.m. I believe. I woke up a few hours ago and I decided to do a video that was requested to me by Rocky DA Productions. This is my Dell Dimension XPS P90. This is a computer built in 1993-94 as has a lot of quirks and features, as Doug DeMuro would say. But let's look at them. So, as far as specs go, it's got 65 megs of RAM, 40 megabyte half-height Seagate hard drive, came out of a Packard Bell. I've got my 3.5-inch floppy and my 52-speed CD-ROM. Here we have the Intel Pentium 100, which one interesting thing about this, if I can get it off here, is the heatsink is permanently attached. And not only that, but as you can see, the fan's not connected to anything, right? No, the fan is plugged directly into one of these pins for power, so that's cool. So the heatsink and the processor are just constantly always like one piece. I gotta make sure I don't bend any of these pens because I don't have another Pentium 100 laying around. If I did, that'd be amazing. There we go. So as far as graphics cards go, I have a 512 meg Trident TVGA 8800 CS, Sound Blaster Pro 2 CT 1600 sound card with what looks like an IDE controller or a floppy controller. I don't know what that is for. And then I have my dial-up modem. I believe this is a, what is this, a Qualcomm? Something like that. But I've got a monitor here. Sorry, I know it's a crime that I don't use that beige gateway monitor up there for it. But that one's high up. I don't feel like getting it. But this one, it's just laying around usually, so I'm just going to use the black Dell one. We've got a mouse and a trackball, or a mouse and a trackball, keyboard and a trackball here. And I'm going to give this system a boot for you. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Close the case there, and let me lift the monitor real quick. Okay, monitor is lifted. Let's see here. Let's boot it up. And it would be making noises from being cold, but I already tried to do this video once and it recorded sideways. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. I don't want to record this video 3 times, but I'm more than prepared to. My back is bleeding. How nice. Anyway, as you can see here, we're getting, it's blue for some reason here. There we go. 65 megs of RAM. Because it does have, I believe, like a couple megs built onto the board, or 1 meg or something. Starting MS-DOS, this has MS-DOS 5.2, not 6. Just because it was more readily available. So you can see I've got everything here. Let's go into Windows. CD, Windows, and Win. And doop. You can see it's got Windows 3.1 on it. I plan on it someday, like installing Photoshop probably on here, and Microsoft Office is another good one. And the VGA cable is definitely not plugged in right. I don't know why, but it's in monochrome right now. Very weird. I'll have to diagnose that later, but as you can see, I have ponies, wallpaper, so you know it's mine. But I guess I'm fine with it being in monochrome for now. Who cares? I guess this isn't even monochrome. It's black and white. You know, monochrome would be white and black. This has gray in it, so. You can see, I've got Internet Explorer installed on Windows 3.1. So that's cool. let's see, what else do I have on here? I don't really have anything else installed as far as Windows 3 goes, but I have Solitaire, so that's awesome. I mean, everyone loves Solitaire. Honestly, like, Solitaire is such a good time waster. I do love it. And Minesweeper. Huzzah. Oh, clicked out of it. Anyway, let's get out of Windows here in my Windows session. Go back to DOS. And boop. Don't really have that many programs installed on this. I mainly just use Windows whenever I'm using this computer. Ow. But it is a nice computer, and I did daily it for a while, but I just don't have a desk for it. I mean, as you can see, it's just kind of set up on a table right now. I might find a use for it at someday. I need to clean it up. As you can see here from the side and on the back, here's the back of it at least. So there's the graphics card. I think it might be coming loose or something. That's why it was in monochrome on Windows. Fan's blowing cold, so that's good. Computer's running nice and cool. Got the parallel port, keyboard and mouse, two serial ports. And this computer is pretty high-end for its time, being made in an era when 386s and 486s were still widely available on the market. A Pentium 100 was like, whoa. And 65 megs of RAM was, I mean, that's crazy too for its time. But yeah, that's my P90, Dell XPS P90 Dimension. I said it backwards, but, you know, whatever.